The top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the ACC, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first.
Down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Knight. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Ducks! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Starts in the shadow of their own end zone. it's Hart. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down to put points on the board.
And the Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Dropping back. It's Hart. Quick throw, testing the middle. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. Got it. No problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
He's going to pull it down and run. No for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing.
Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And they're able to get him down.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Past the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Knight. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Keeping it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click. Can they get more points on the board before halftime? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Hart. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down. Under 2 minutes before halftime. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Hart. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A completion makes it second and medium. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the first half loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Hit as he throws it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bond. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national timeout.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's DeMarco. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid game.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! That play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
This line getting set up. It's a quick throw caught over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. Tackle, but first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Cowboys are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw him behind his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Took contact on the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Boy, what a throw. What's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Knight. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try the right side on the toss. Gets the first and still running. Hustles past the defender. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That one play has flipped field position. A 1st down at the opponent's 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's DeMarco. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. On the ground, it's Riley. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They pick up the 1st on the ground. Into the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
But this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Bringing pressure. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Cowboys. No chance to catch him there. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw again. Eludes a tackle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, the setup at the 16. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Back to throw. It's DeMarco. Looking to the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.